Hello, hello. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. This is going to be very short. It is Wednesday, April 3rd. It is 3:46, just before the closing. I hope you did not get caught. I hope you didn't short the market here. I mean, down here. This was a nothing day. From the morning, we have this low coming exactly from, to the tick from weekly daily support, which is this level here, which is a weak base for anything that may come forward. We were wondering, somewhere, before the morning stream ended, if this was going to be an area where the market was going to be sell, this trend line. We didn't know at the time, but there was an scenario, a possibility that can happen here. After the market took this high out, before doing that, notice where B low is, right, or was, okay? We highlighted this area here because this was an area where these two distributions, the upper distribution here and the lower distribution in the daily, let me see. Yeah, I got a screenshot of that too. It's this one. Okay? We have a distribution up here, or a range, call it a range here, and single prints here, right? There's something that is separating these two ranges, and range guidelines apply here. The market can either come back in here and target the opposite side, or be rejected, but that puts the market in nowhere land here. It may come back inside, which targets the opposite side of this range. What's going to be? Who knows? But something that happened here until before L happened, I'm talking about this. Something that happened, I hope you have noticed this, is how quick the market went through this area. It really went really quick through this area. It happened again here, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, but once the market get back, took this high, get inside the gap, it really hard times, closing the gap. The gap was just a couple ticks here, and the market just didn't have it. This is the second time something like that happened. There's no buyers here. This is signaling there's no buyers here. The same as here. The market could easily have made a new high here, but it just didn't. And the same thing happened here. At one moment in time, this was location here. You have location, but going short here is something that is against what the market is doing. Because the market, because we have value higher, really bad day to the upside, but it's still value higher, right? Traders will be buying dips here. And that happened in here. Not happened in G. When G happened here, this was just terrible in this area. And we have intraday support at 75 here. At 75 here. In these two periods here, the thing again happens in F, and G just took that one out and never cared, right? You just have this long laggard inventory here, and the market just took those longs out. Right? There was a rebalancing of inventory here, and the nuance here that happened, moving forward after G was the G low was bought exactly half back. Okay, exactly the half back here. Buy and half back here. B also is questionable. A is questionable, and then if you pay close attention, this looks like a short covering shape. If this is a P shape here. Now, was I predicting the short? No. because I didn't want to short this market due to this D high, E high, G high, H, I, and J. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 highs, very, very close together. Okay, there were these highs together, all together here, and notice where K high is, then where L high is, right, and where M high was. You know, if you replay, if you can replay, you will see where this market stopped here. This is a really, really questionable break that happened here. In a data is to the upside. And again, when the break happened here, you know, when this market started to take K here, and one of the things that I was watching here, I mean, you know, I did the same observation that happened in G as well. You know, what happened here was POC actually moved higher, right? POC moved higher before the break happened, but here on K, this POC, the market could not come all the way up to here. So now the shorts didn't look that bad now, right? They have something where to start from. It's questionable, but it has something better to start from. When L happened, again, you know, here comes to play something. You know, we have this low, very questionable low, and the way how this market traded through this area in the morning, there was some odds that was going to happen again. Okay, because what happened here is something that I observed here. The market just simply rejected this area. There was no interest in the market, not trading in this area, you know, in this shadow area, which is an area that doesn't have anything. There's nothing here. There's a range above and a range below, and market show just traded really quick through this area. And it happened here. And it happened again. And once this low was repaired, seller was taking, what's the next thing here? The monitor for continuation here, the daily low, right? The daily low. The market didn't or couldn't take this daily low out, and you know, by the time this area was traveled or covered or the market went through this, I would consider that the last part of this trade. Okay, being the laggard maybe is kind of like down here, right? Expecting the market to take this, but I'm not saying that this is impossible. But today we have value higher. So what were the odds, right? And really wide, you know, really wide profile up here and POC way up here. These are really unfair prices for the shorts here, which leads us to the next thing. What now, right? And closing to the close is grinding its way back up here. I am wondering now, can this period, can the market, you know, close as an inside bar and leave these ones unrepaired? That's an opportunity to the upside maybe tomorrow if this is are not repaired, because the shorts here are extremely weak. You know, they are in extremely weak position here. I think the risk is high for the shorts. I wouldn't like to be a short, regardless of what we have down here. You know, it's coming from a really weak base here. We don't have excess up here. We don't have excess here. But the market is doing something here. And when we have the kind of day we have today, a really mechanical day, there is always the possibility, in the odds, that somebody bigger traders or participants that can move the markets, you know, they notice this kind of action, what's happening here. They notice what kind of inventory we have, and they just come, you know, trigger some kind of long liquidation, which I believe is what happened here. It doesn't look like there is something serious here. Let's see, what do we have here? Volume. I didn't check this volume today. volume is in the lower side. Maybe it's going to be a little bit higher than this day here. I just want to highlight that. What happens here once you identify the trade. This was a counter trade, a trade that's against what the market was doing in the daily time frame, but it's going with the market. Once the market, you can clearly see something here. This high here, these highs here are pieces of information that tell me that short is or carries high risk. It doesn't mean I cannot go short. I got to be very careful when I do that. If I keep doing this, the odds that I am successful are not that good, actually. Going against the market is not that good, but going with the movement can have something, may have something, and should be just part. It took pretty much the whole day, for this trade to develop. You had to be. It was a very boring day, going through this rally here. There was an opportunity here. I didn't have the guts to go long here. I took some. I made something to the downside here. Understanding this was the potential was just liquidation with these loans. The market just didn't have it here. Yeah, the market just exhausted the buying here, and there was something to the downside here. I was saying I didn't have the guts to go long here, but especially, watching this market just having really hard times to close the gap here. It is so close, man. The market just didn't have to do much to close the gap, but just it didn't happen, right? It didn't happen. And again, always got to do your homework. And by doing that, you remove. I remove myself. Because sometimes I get so focused on what the market is doing that I forgot. I forgot what's going on. In the bigger time frame. I got these things, for example, now. The bond market, there was tremendous pressure in the bond market as well. This market, we have short covering here. And they have a good rally, really good rally for this sequential trade. First, these lows were taken out, this one was taken out as well, and now these highs here are being repaired. Same was in the third. And what also is kind of like bothering me here is gold. This kind of rallies on gold cannot be good. As long as gold keeps rallying, there's going to be some pressure in this market as well. I just want to say that before I close the day. And I will highlight this piece of information on these highs and these mechanical lows here. This one here, and especially I want to see how or where the market opens tomorrow, having this inside bar at the closing and value being higher up here. All right. Okay, guys. I hope you had a wonderful day today. I hope I can see you tomorrow. All right. Markets are closed. See you next time.